Yes, 5 months. Hello, hi everybody. Welcome in. Happy Friday. I had to think about that one for a second, actually. Hi everybody. Welcome in. Hi. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys have been chilling, hanging, enjoying just like, I don't know, the fact that like tomorrow is the weekend. I feel like that's at least a big plus, right? Where it's like, that's something that we can at least be like, oh, thank God, the weekend is soon. Holy. Hmm. 5 months strong. Let's go. Hell yeah. Also, let me say hi to everybody. First off, welcome in. First into stream is Reina. Oh, you changed your name? That's cute. Well, that's cute. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. First, sorry, I'm like, that's a cute little change that I just noticed. Kate, also hi. Ella for 5 months. Subscribing for 5 months total, being a little hooligan. We have a watch streak also, 80 watch streak is crazy. 200 watch streak by Cinna, also hi. Welcome in. Hi Lucy. Hi Tia, welcome in. Hi. Riri with a 50 watch streak. Oh my god, dude, what the? It's crazy. You did. I did. I was like, wait, hold on. That doesn't say wow. That's so cute, actually. It's such a good, I think that's a good change, I think. Got to look after my siblings' cat today. Oh, hell yeah. Cat sitting. I've never like house sat or like looked after somebody's pet. I feel like it'd be kind of interesting. Like it would, I imagine like it would be like pretty simple if it's just like a dog and he's like, oh yeah, you just want to feed them kibble or some shit, just remember to make the kibble like that like at this time, that's it. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, their name is like, his name is Egg. Oh, Egg. Retextured the prism again. Ah, I see. Dude, I also, oh man, prism model is like very pretty. My pet iPad is my sister's dog, and that's like usually when I'm also babysitting my nephew. Yeah, that sounds like a, you know what? You're doing double the work for probably the same amount of pay. Well, I don't know if you're even getting paid. Hold on. Right? Hello, you're getting a tattoo. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome in. And don't worry. I know that even if you're, even if somebody's like ESL or like, English isn't their like most used language in general, and it's like, just being able to vibe is chill. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. Hi. Also, I want to just like say hi to everybody that's like saying hi. Like it's like that on like really rapid, like waving. Hi. Hi. Oh no, bro. Kind of tattoo? That's a good question. It's gonna be of my face. Yeah, that's what it is. God, I've seen people get like tattoos of VTubers, and oh my gosh, that's so intense. Back connection. Ooh, a sakura tree. Ooh, that sounds pretty. What the heck? Damn. Get paid for watching nephew through. Ah, I see. Dog's just there. I joke she's the babysitter. I see. Yeah. The dog's the babysitter. Got it, got it. Getting VTubers as a tattoo is uncomfy. I've seen some where it's like, I get why. Because it's like, oh, you just really enjoy like their like stuff. And, you know, I think that's like a really interesting thing, but it's like, I wouldn't really like, I don't know. There's like people that do wilder stuff too. So I'm like, yeah, that is definitely not what I would like. I wouldn't condone that. Want to get a hooligan tattoo? Well, that is a cute thing. How are you? I'm good actually. Oh my god, I have things that I wanted to talk about because of the fact that like I'm doing really good. how do I say this? I have in the past I've done meal preps, right? Oh my god. What is a hooligan? That's my little guy. Sorry. This, if you aren't new and you don't know, this little guy is a hooligan. It's what chat looks like. There's a bunch of them around. If you see in the back on the couch, there's one sleeping, and there's one in the window. There might be more somewheres. Little guy. So cute. Yeah, I love the hooligans. They're so cute. I conjure them up like little, like, the closest thing to a like a familiar, like a wizard's familiar. There's like a lot of them, so it's not really the same thing, right? They're all like 90% fluff and then like 10% freak. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a little more. It's like 70% fluff and 30% freak. There you go. That's more accurate. Yeah. The fluff also accounts for being wholesome. Freak, yeah. These guys are a little freaky. And I'm like, I don't know. It's fine. It's just the little bit, sometimes they get a little like quirky. You know? They go and do like silly things and I'm like, what are we doing here? What are you doing? What are you up to? What the yeah. Can I be more freak and less fluff? That's, well, then you're starting to get into like, what do we call the like the hoot lagoons? Oh my god. It's like you're a little more freak than than the hooligans. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. That's fitting. Oh man. It's crazy, bro. Oh boy. Freak. They get the hooligans get a little quirky at night. You know, that type of shit. Oh my god. Well, I'm good. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a good one. Happy Friday. Dude, I'm like I'm not that I'm like looking forward to the weekend, but more like, you know, I feel like I've been more and more getting better at like I don't know, getting stuff done, I guess, right? Like getting stuff done is like so hard. Like, oh man. You have a laugh like a rich person. You know, you're not the first one to say that. That's kind of funny. I feel like I may laugh like a rich person, but I'm broke as hell. No, it's really funny because it's like it's not uncommon for somebody to say that. It's kind of silly. I'm poor as hell, but I'm Oh my god, sorry. I think that like sometimes when I laugh I peak my mic. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It's so silly. Oh boy. Welcome in. Also hi Twitch. Rich and whimsy. That's true. Hope you're doing good. Aw. Enough of that now. Welcome in, brother. Hmm. I don't know a lot about it, but okay. I know that if you have there's like a lot of things to look into when it comes to if you know anything about like scholarships and grants, there are so many that you can look into. Try looking for stuff like that. Even if you're not like a high school student, there's a lot that you can probably like actually qualify for, and don't feel like you can't, because if you want to do that stuff, it can help. Mm-hmm. Can make your it's true. I can look rich. That's true. I can have nice rings and, you know, jewelry that I don't normally get to have and wear, and I look nice as hell. Yeah, I look good. Actually, speaking of looks, I've been looking into making and like designing different like outfits. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Are you holding a controller behind a hooligan? It's, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It is that the hooligan is sitting on the controller, but that's how small he is. Well, this one is. Not all of them are this small, but like, you know, yeah. Yeah. You work with what we got. Yeah. Right below Phoenix, maybe. Can I be a big one? Hell yeah. Large hooligan. I am also 6'3", so that's crazy. Yeah. Some of us are big, but some of us are small. It's true. I'm just imagining like a really large, like a, you know how like, if you've ever seen like, I'm thinking of like My Neighbor Totoro, where there's like the little guys in that movie, and then like there's Totoro, and he's like big, you know? So I'm like imagining just like a really big fluffy guy. I love that. You did draw a fat hoot. I did. I did draw a fat hootligan at one point. Did I ever like save that? I did actually. It was, yeah. Oh my god. Love My Neighbor Totoro, Japanese, and I love it. Heck yeah. Totoro's so cute. I really love a lot of the Ghibli movies actually. I think one of my favorites is like, funny enough, I love Porco Rosso, but also, oh god, I'm thinking of like the ones that are like sad are just so also very good. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Of the bits of culture they snuck in for common. Yeah, yeah, the bit of clutter. Yeah. Oh, I love the way that like the studio, like Studio Ghibli does like set decoration basically, like environments and like scenes look just so real and lived in. I love it. It's so cute. I want a place like that, you know, like, oh my god, I would love to live in a little like a house like Howl's Moving Castle. Oh my god, I love all the little bits and bobs that guy has. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I love that like aesthetic where everything's like all over the place, but it's like so cute and like cozy at the same time. It'd be such a cozy space. I think it's like some people would find it like so disorganized, but I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I like the idea of just like everything has its little place, and it's like with Howl's Moving Castle, it's so, I don't know. It's one of those where he has like so many little trinkets everywhere. It makes me so happy. It's like the bird genetics, bird genes go like, oh, shiny thing, bro. Yeah. All the characters, and I have like a huge cat bus. Oh, let's go. Heck yeah. Dude, it's been such a long time since I've seen like my neighbor Totoro though. I feel like it'd be such a fun movie to like, or like a few of them to like just see again because it's like it's been so long, right? For me at least. Just like a night where we watch a bunch of the like the Ghibli movies. Yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah. I love that. Hate the remake. I don't. Was there a remake? I don't think I saw that. Hmm. I'm down. Love how much you can tell they drew Hell's Room with like a colored pencil. Yeah. Oh, they did like a redub or something? I don't recall. I feel like I'm not like familiar with that though. Yeah. I'm thinking of the original one for sure too. Hmm. Ah, I see, I see. May not have been released in America. Ah, I see, okay. I'm more familiar with the well, I guess I did see like Totoro dubbed in English way back. But I still like I love like voice actors from Japan because to me, I feel like they have like so much passion. I think that's like it's been slowly being more and more a thing in the Americas, but it's like not as common even still nowadays. But it's like whenever somebody has like really passionate voice acting, it's normally like in the original language it's meant to be. And oh my god, I love hearing the passion in people's voices, you know? Yeah, I've only seen it in the English, so maybe watching it in the original would be like even better. So they were gonna release Kiki's in theaters this year. Ooh. Kiki's Delivery Service has also been a while since I've seen that one. I was saying though, yeah, I love the Ghibli movies. They're so pretty. And often like I don't know, yeah, it's like there's you can tell there's so much like care and like dedication to like all the little scenes and environments. Oh my gosh. I love them. Mm. Kiki's and Ponyo, definitely top two. I remember watching like I don't know, did I watch Ponyo in theaters? I don't think so. I really wanted to, but I think I was like not able to at the time. Yeah. But I really did like Ponyo as well. That was a good one. Kiki's is one where I'm like, oh man, I remember like some scenes, but not everything, right? So I'm like, forgot to follow. No worries. I'm glad you're just enjoying the vibe here. It's been good time just like hanging. Today's meant to just be like a yapping kind of day, so that's kind of this is the point of today. So hell yeah, let's go. Seen quite a few of the Ghibli films in theaters. Ah, it's fun. Still haven't seen the theater. Seen it in theater or out of theater? Need to watch. I would definitely recommend Ponyo. I think it's like it's its own version of like the Little Mermaid, but like the like actual fairy tale, the Little Mermaid instead. If that makes sense. It's not like the Disney version, even though I guess it is like co-produced by Disney, isn't it? Something like that. Ponyo is very cute. Kinda. I remember something like that, right? But I think Disney publishes them. Yeah, it was like not like the production, but it's like yeah, the publication of it was something like with Disney. Yeah. Ponyo is the first movie I remember watching, not in secret. Ah. I feel like Ponyo is, it was such a like a pretty movie that I'm like, I don't know if it was like an obsession, but it's like I know that it was like one that I really enjoyed, just how pretty these colors were when I first seen it. It's so pretty. Yeah. I watched like a ton of Ghibli when I was like younger, but it's been a while since I've like dived back into it, you know? It's a fun time. They have just like such a fun like, and oh man, now I'm thinking about like all the Ghibli movies that I haven't like, or I've seen, but like it's been a while. It's like gosh, what was it like? When Marnie was there, that one was like really emotional. I think it was like at a time where I was like, oh man, I was just a sad kid at the time, and I'm like, oh man, watching this sad movie about sad kids. Nah, it was not like it was not a good time to watch that at the moment. But I really enjoyed that. I think it's more Disney got the rights for showing them outside of the Japan. Oh, maybe that's the case. Yeah, that sounds like it's probably right. Understandable. I think that there's like times when I've watched really sad movies at the like worst time to watch them. And I'm like, it's not that I regret it. It's more like I wish that there was like a better time to have watched them, despite how like prominent they are. It's like, oh man. There's the one where it's like, it's called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. That movie, not a Ghibli, but it's like that movie in general. I watched at the exact worst time to watch that movie. Oh my gosh. No worries. Something cathartic about it though. Yeah, there's like, I mean, if it's like you need a good cry, there can be some good times about it. No worries also, if you're just lurking, don't worry. There's never any pressure to like chat and type. Yeah. Sometimes a good cry makes that like, you know, makes you feel better. I don't always want that, but you know, it's like it can help a lot. I feel like it's not even that I like I feel like I need it all the time, or like I like stop myself from crying, but it's like the type of thing where it's like, oh man, it's been a little bit, I guess. Oh man, you know. Oh no. Also, hi, welcome in. Hi. Hope you're having a nice Friday. Hi, Seiko. Welcome in. Today's been a good one, guys. Also, sorry, not to distract from like conversation we're currently having, or you know, whatever. I have been really excited for Tamagotchi life, dude. It's been all over my Twitter. I want the full game out so bad, bro. I'm gonna be obsessed. I need it so bad. Have you seen like how crazy some people have been making those like intensely well illustrated memes and everything? Oh my god, it's crazy. All the TikToks excited. There's no filter. There's no filter for like the like language, so you can just say some crazy things, bro. Man. Oh man. Yeah, some of those vids are wild. I've seen stuff that are like maybe inspiring stuff I want to make into my own game. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want Hatsune Miku in my game. I made friends, but I was like, wait, I saw somebody make Miku and I was like, oh shit, I need Miku in my game. Oh my god. Please. Because I saw a video, it was like earlier today that like their Miku that somebody made was like singing just whilst hanging out outside. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. What the hell? It was so cute, bro. And I'm like, man, something about the fact that like, I don't know. It just makes me so happy to see like, I don't know, the creativity that people have with making them. Because I've seen also like just insanely cute ones. Oh my god. For 4 years. Oh my gosh. Hi, Claire. Welcome. 4 years and 8 months. That's crazy. Well, hope you're having a good one vibing today. Love the new model. Thank you. I say that I've been embracing me being my true night owl self, so you know. It's the vibe. It's good stuff. I look way more like myself, bro. Some people need to be stopped with how crazy they're going. I saw some on like the Tamagotchi life, by the way. It's like, there's some that are like, this is just a hyper realistic image. Why are you like, why are you able to like, with enough time, you can make just a photorealistic image? I don't understand. That's crazy, bro. Also, hi, welcome in, Abby. Also, thank you. I love your bottle. Thank you. Wow. Aw. People being so, sorry. People being so sweet. Aw. Wow. Love the features. Little RBGB, that. LGBT keyboard, yeah. Sorry. I know it's not that. So, oh my god, I haven't seen this look yet. Aw, hell yeah. No, he's right. It's the LGBT model. This LGBT keyboard, yeah. Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, welcome in if you're just joining us. Hi, my name is Hooty Hoo. I am the night owl with the nice deep voice. That's Hoo. And we were just basically going to be yapping and hanging out today. Having a good one. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier before I forgot. Not to like flip-flop back and forth with my conversation. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget what I was going to say and then like, you know, I move on and I realized, oh shit, I forgot to say what I was going to say. Is there was a thing I said in the Discord, if you aren't part of the Discord, right? It's that I was saying that I have been like doing stuff like meal preps for like a while. And I realized when I fell out of it, like I was like, oh man, I'm just like ordering takeout, etc. And there was like a slump I was in. And I've gotten back into it. And I've only realized recently, as of like yesterday, that when I got back into it, when I got back into like making my meal preps, it was that I have like, I've been unintentionally making the right amount of food, but separating it so that there's half of the food that is needed in the daily like Tupperware stuffs that I've done. So it's like I've made the right amount of food, but it was like, oh, I've put it in like twice as many containers that it was needed. I'm like, oh shit. So now I have the right amount of food when I'm meal prepping. Oh my god. So like I'm not going to be hangry anymore when I'm having my meal prepped foods. Oh my god. Because I'm not going to have half of the like the daily intake that I need, bro. Holy. But it's like, you know, it's sometimes I just get a little like a little silly with it. I don't even mean to. Would have thought that would have been an issue. It's crazy. I thought I was eating correct. So that's why I'm like, why am I like hangry on days that I have eaten my entire meal? It's because it was not enough food. So that's bad. But now I fixed it. I'm not gonna do that ever again. I know what I did wrong, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh man. But also welcome in. I do think that there's a few people that are just like new vibing joining us, so it's nice to see you guys. Welcome. I just love chatting and yapping. I'm sorry if like, you know, I get sort of caught up on a subject and I'm like, I don't get to say thank you for like coming on by and saying hi. But welcome in, everybody. I feel like there's half of the time I get like super like focused in on like what I'm talking about. So, you know, it's a little silly in hindsight. But guys, also, I've been like getting more into, there's other things too, not just gaming. I've been trying to, I've been doing a lot of stuff involving like trying to record and get back into doing art, and there's like a lot of stuff that I've been doing creative wise, and I'm like, I'm actually really happy the fact that like, I don't know, it's like not that hard for me to like just jump back into things. And I mean I mean this like wholeheartedly. I think it really was partially due to the fact that like I was not getting enough food in my day. And I'm like, bro, the fact that that was like not a major problem, but it was like part of the problem for sure. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Kind of art, classic digital. I've been trying to like get myself to do more and more art of like things that I need to. So mostly just, I haven't done traditional art in a long time, but I think that's fine. I've been a digital artist for like a while now, so you know. But I've been drawing like outfits. Ow. Welcome in. Hi, Francis. You can tell it's Francis by the fact that they say hi by bonking me on my head, bro. Love the arts. Needs to do some more embroidery. I haven't really done much more than digital art for a while, so maybe at some point I would try like other things, but I know that there's like so much more that I like. There's like other things that I haven't been doing enough that I want to do. Like I want to do more singing. I want to do more like performance art. Singing, voice work, not like specifically like voice acting, but like little things where I like voice over things. I haven't done that in like forever, so I need to do that. Hyperfixation, I tried to different types of arts. Yeah, needle felting's fun. Stab. I've never tried that. It seems like it would be kind of like pretty fun though. I'm like, I feel like it'd be like, I don't know. I'd probably have to wear, you know, that like, what is it called? Is like that thing that like is like a metal cover of your fingertips. I know that there's like a name for it, right? Yeah, don't prick your finger. Exactly. Thimble. I think, yeah, that sounds right. Thimbles. Where it's like the little like metal thing on top of your finger. Yeah. That I think would be like, isn't there some like that would be like help prevent for like pricking your finger? Probably. There's leather covers for fingers, but I sometimes miss. You even prick your fingers whenever you're wearing the protective covers. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. That's crazy. Man, I guess there's like, I get like tools and like things like, I don't know. Whenever I draw, I remember, oh yeah, I have like a very specific like glove that I wear and everything. That's like, oh yeah, that's like not common unless you are an artist for the art glove and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man. Oh no, don't imagine that. Ew. No. Awful, awful mental image. Ew. Sorry, you didn't break any rules. It was like, nobody wants to see that. Yuck. Not in trouble, yeah. Ouch. I don't want to think about that. Ow. I feel like whenever it's like mental imagery of like bad things happening to your hands, it like affects me way more than it should. Cause it's like I have worried in the past about like messing up my hands. And I'm like, ugh. I just have like not major worries or anything, but it's like stuff like, oh god, being able to it's just bad. It's just bad. It's like I can't watch anything that has like that kind of stuff happen in like a horror movie, or like whenever it does happen in a horror movie, I'm full send like looking away. Absolutely not something I enjoy. Awful. Man. But it's like, I feel maybe it's just that I'm a silly dude that I get like the mental image is like so visceral. Like I think some people would call it, it's like a lucid daydreaming, something like that. Sometimes I get like so involved in my like basically like daydreams that cloud my vision almost kind of thing, right? So it's like because of the fact that like I can imagine it so vividly, it's like intense. You know? Haven't had your coffee yet? Enjoy your caffeine. So hi, how are you? I'm good. Welcome in. Happy Friday. We've been just yapping today so far. We're vibing. I was talking about how there's also, oh my gosh, there is a like a bunch of games that are soon to like release, like Tamagotchi Life, that I've been obsessed with the demo, but I haven't like, they lock you out of doing more things past a point because it's a demo. But I'm like, man, it's not that I'm upset, but I'm like, I wish there was, I wish there was the full game already, right? I mean, it just means that they did a good job of the demo, so that's fine. But come on, man. I want to play the full game already, please. I need to have my stupid little adventures with my homies in the Tamagotchi Life, bro. Oh my god. We've done needle felting, embroidery, cross stitching, jewelry, resin. Wow, that's a whole lot. Wire bending, metal cutting, makeup, wig styling, clay. Dang. If I had thought about it, I'd probably have like some other stuff that I've tried in the past, but I haven't done more than like a little bit of dabbling because digital art is like my major focus that I've ever done. But now I'm like, I guess that I've more nowadays been trying to dive into like working with like my voice instead of just like a visual art, you know? Performance versus visual art. Yeah. I mean, I said it, all my art is hyperfixation. That's not a bad thing. I think that's fun though. Hell yeah. It's really cool whenever somebody, I talk about this, not always, but like sometimes people get like, how do I say it? It's like not a lot of people actually know how to like express themselves. So the fact that like, you know, there's so many different ways to express themselves with art is so nice. I love it. Yeah. Also, but yeah, it's true. It's true. They are decently expensive hobbies if you don't like, for certain ones at least. Like, oh my god, getting into stuff like whale painting, that's an expensive one because it's like you gotta pay for canvas and then like the oil paints, etc. And I'm like, oh god, it's a crazy one for sure. Also, hi, welcome in. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, we've vibing, yapping, and hanging out today. I don't know how many people are like familiar with like Zatsu, but that's basically the vibe that we're doing today, is that we're just yapping and hanging out. Free chat. Zatsu. And it's been a good one. We've been hanging, having a good one. I feel like also there's like so many games, guys. So many games that I've been like really obsessed with, like trying, like wanting to play sooner, or like in my free time. Oh my god, I heard yapping. Yeah, too many games coming out. Yeah, there's like, okay, so Tamagotchi Life, but also there's there's like the newest like Pragmata, like the Capcom game that's not out yet. Pragmata, that one, that's not out yet, but it's like, oh my god, that's gonna be so good. There's also, oh my god, I'm like, I think I'm struggling thinking of it. I've already gotten like Slay the Spire. There was also yeah, Crimson Desert. There's, holy dude, there's so many games. There's so many games. I cannot be playing all of these games, bro. But I'm like, I love them. I love the games that I can't play, man. Might able to get Pragmata. I could send you a message about that stuff. Barely play any games, to be honest. I'd rather watch other people play it. That's fun though. I know it's fine though. I have been much better at like looking at things now. Yeah, there's been a time where I'm like, I missed it because I was like focused on other things. Yeah. Or like the time period to ask, basically, of playing games, but I really have free time because of job. That's so valid though. I think that like not a lot of companies even really consider that, right? Where it's like these super lengthy games that's like, bro, how am I gonna have time to play like a 400-hour video game? Oh my god, also, yeah, I also recently got like Monster Hunter Stories 3. That's another one, bro. Oh my god. Speaking of like other Capcom games, dude, that's crazy. It's crazy how many video games there are. Yeah. Like listening to commentary. It's so good to like, whenever somebody has like just like silly fun yaps whilst you're gaming, like not even like yapping about the video game, just like talking about stuff while they're gaming, that's like the kind of stuff that I love, because it's like I've been trying to get better at doing that. It's like a weird balance. Whenever somebody like when somebody like straight up focuses on, you know, like just the game, it's a hit or miss, because some people are really good at it, but it's like I feel like I'm much better whenever I'm just yapping about whatever whilst I'm gaming, you know? It makes me so much happier. Yeah. Promise I'm listening. Yeah. I have so much fun just like yapping though. Cause it's like, oh my god, to me, it makes me so happy to just like have a conversation with people. So it's like I never want it to stop. It's not that I get sad, but it's like I get why sometimes people get like less chatty whilst the game goes, but I'm like I try to make it so that like it's still as yappy and chatty whilst the game's going, because that's like my favorite part of streams, is like being able to yap with you guys. And like legitimately, oh my god, I'm gonna be so real. I'm going to be so real. I truly, I would just be a just chatting kind of streamer, but I'm like, I gotta figure out what else I'm doing whilst I'm chatting, right? Or, you know, find out things that I'm like, you know, doing whilst I'm chatting kind of thing. Like we could do a little like, gosh, like BuzzFeed quizzes or stuff like that. Or like tier lists. Oh my god. Sometimes people just lurk and get focused on when you're playing. Yeah. Playing the Papa's games. Yo! Oh my god. I've actually never played the Papa's like pizzeria, freezeria stuff, but I've seen people play them. I hope you're having a good time with it. Hell yeah, dude. Sometimes random quizzes are so fun, right? I feel like, oh my god, just the other day, I got sent like a quiz. It was like, what kind of like anime dere type you are, like tsundere, like yandere, etc., right? I fill out this quiz and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm expecting like some quirky, silly one. Brother, I got tsundere. What do you mean I'm a tsundere? I don't feel like that at all. What are you talking? I'm not. Come on. I can. I'm gonna need to take that quiz. You know what? I found it in the DMs from my homie that sent, so I'm gonna put it in the Discord in the games chat. What kind of yandere or dere test you are? You a tsundere? Are you You making fun of me? Do you have it linked? Yeah. We have our community Discord. If you did !Discord. So, yeah. It is free for anybody that's like vibing in the community. Yeah. It is also something that if you want to be more notified of when I stream or like whatever I'm like yapping about, it's like, you know, the Discord is like so much easier for people to see. So, you seem sweet and open person. I think more often I'm like very nervous around people. Like I get very nervous around like people that I'm not familiar with. And like, I don't know how to take compliments. Like, what do I say when somebody like says I'm doing a good job? I don't know. Like, what do you mean? What is the what is the response, bro? Like, thank you, but that feels like it's not enough. Like, I don't know. It's like saying thank you feels like I should be reciprocating something when somebody, I don't know, man. Just say thanks. But it's like, okay. But the thing is, I feel like it's not that I feel like it has to be like transactional or blah blah blah, right? It's like, okay. My thought is, it's not that it's awkward, it's more like I want to show that I also feel like I appreciate you, but it's like, it's the type of thing where it's like, I don't know exactly what to say in that moment. But yeah, I guess thank you works. But I'm like, man, I don't know. You just say thank you. Okay, fine, chill. Oh man, I get one, and I just like sit there and go nervously. Thank you. Yeah. Wait. No, I need to do more. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, I've always been the type, I guess, to like try not to one up somebody, but I want to like, I don't know, bro. I guess I'm just like that. I'm not used to just being like I don't know. I'm overthinking. Yeah, I guess, but okay. You don't owe anyone more than a thank you. Okay, fine. Yeah, but it's like whatever, man. I think that it's just more like, yeah, if I like, oh man, there's been a time where like a homie like Shia, I know he's like doing it for a bit, right? And he's like so silly, but it's like we're hanging up call and I'm like, bro is like, I love you. And I'm like, what do I say to that? That's a strong language, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say, but I'm like, it's complicated. You tell him you love him. Okay, it's true, but you know, it's like, oh man, I don't know. It's like I don't want to make it awkward, but I guess. Oh my god. I don't know. Dude, I feel like it's such strong language that it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I overthink things, bro. Oh my god. Man. Tell the sweet bunny man you love him. Saying I love you is not awkward though. I guess it's like I've had complicated situations, I guess. But it's like I know that they're not the same as what I've went through in the past. Bro, I'm like, not the like, I don't want a trauma dump kind of thing, but it's also like, you know, I've gone through shit. I'm like, I don't know what to say sometimes, man. Yeah. How on earth did I get yandere? What? I don't know. I feel like also a lot of these yandere or just quizzes stuff, bro, are like they are so silly. They're like so dramatic too. Ads. Okay. Ads are going. I forgot to say. Man. Measure 20 plus questions a little more accurate. I do like quizzes when they're like goofy though. I gotta like, oh man, I would love to do like a day where we just dive through and do like a ton of stupid quiz like question stuff. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Hmm. Wait, what am I saying? I don't take the compliments well. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, man, there's been friends that I'm like, I say that like we're homies and I appreciate them, and that's like way more comfortable language. But it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, I feel like it's hard to say the things that I mean sometimes, you know, because it's like, yeah, awkward. I'm an awkward dude. But I know, I mean, you know, yeah, whatever. I'm just the type of like, I'm the type of person where I am going to overthink things probably forever. But I'm like, I'm trying not to seek outside validation at the same time, even though I feel like it's way, like it is way easier for me to understand outside validation. Anyway, oh my God. Oh no, bro. Hmm. Oh my God. You're right, man. I know. I do believe that it's just like, yeah, I try to do what I can to not like overthink nowadays, but God, it's not easy, bro. More often than not, I'm like, my first initial thought is like somebody just, I don't know. Why is it that my first thought is like somebody hates me, right? Because it's like, I always feel like that's my initial like gut knee jerk reaction is like somebody, oh, now they hate me. Like, I don't know. So it's so messed up, bro. Kudere. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What is like, what are some of these like types? Let me think. What does it mean for like certain ones? Like, I feel like some like dere types are like so niche. Mega dere, which means super affectionate. Oh, that's not normal. Yeah, the initial knee jerk reaction is somebody hating you. I don't think it's supposed to be normal. I don't think so. But I do also feel like, you know, I don't think so. But I also feel like that's just because, bro, that's the trauma. Bro, we're traumatized. Twin, we're traumatized. That's not normal. Oh, buddy. You're supposed to believe what people say, and if you don't believe somebody's words, that's also trauma. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You like a tsundere because I just can't take compliments. Affection makes me panic. I think that's like, I don't know, is that like uncommon? I feel like it has to be like way more common than like, I don't know, man. I just can't like really just, I don't know, accept that somebody just wants to like make me feel good by complimenting me. I don't know. It's not that they like, it's not that I feel like they want something more. It's more just like, I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't have the confidence. That's trauma. Okay, well, that's true. Probably. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. confidence is hard. Confidence is key though. So God, what am I doing? Fuck. Man, I'm always told I'm tsundere, but then if anyone knows me, it's just the entire opposite. I feel like I'm very standoffish unless I know the person. But it's also like, I don't know. I like not force myself, but I'm like, I've been very much a shut-in for a while, and I'm now trying to like, oh yeah, I'm bad at like being the first to say hi. I gotta fix that type shit, you know? Confidence is hot, babes. Gotta keep it up for the aura. It's true. Yeah, I gotta be like even more confident so that people think I'm hot shit. Oh shit. Baby steps. True. How else am I gonna like eventually pull off like certain outfits, bro? If I don't have the confidence, it's gonna be problem. It's gonna be a problem. Like I need confidence to wear my like a swimsuit and stuff like that, or like wear the king royal outfits. And I have like so many ideas. I was like mildly hinting at this earlier. I've been like making Pinterest boards for like outfits that I really want eventually. Oh my god. I really love just making outfits. Let me look. How many Pinterest boards do I have? Because I got so many, bro. I got mood boards on mood boards. I got, let me see. One, two, three, four. I think 17 no, 16 pin boards for outfit design stuff. 16 pin boards because like a few of those are yeah. A few of them are just for like, you know, I want the like save this for pose reference and stuff. Yeah. Your voice can be so intimidating, but you're like so open and sweet, it's messing with my brain. I think people call that gap moe, where I've talked about this. I sound, and honestly, I kind of look like I'm a like mean mugged kind of dude. Like I'm gonna like pick a fight or something, but I'm not. I'm just tired. I have like resting bitch face and everything, bro. I'm like, oh man. I just look like it was I think it's Senna who said that like it's like Rottweiler energy, where it's like a Rottweiler can look like, or like a Doberman can look like a really mean dog, but then like if you like pet them, they're like really cute and cuddly. Like it's like, yeah. Yay. Yatta. Sounds like a super villain acts like a cinnamon roll. I'm like, I probably would be, you know, I'm just like the villain in somebody's story that like never actually was mean or isn't mean, and so like they never actually do anything bad. It's like, you know, like cartoon villain status basically, bro. I'm not like straight up like super villain in a show or something. It's like I'm Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls at best, bro. Oh man. I've seen Evil Hooty. What? Evil? In what way? What the hell? What do you mean? Man. You know what you've done? Now I'm just like, what have I done? I know if somebody's like mean to my friends, I can be mean. But that's different, I think. Like, yeah. Actually, no, I think that actually, yeah. I've never forgotten the time he's been mean on stream. He's forgotten the times he's mean on stream. Man. What the fuck? Man, I get hangry, I guess. What the fuck, bro? I've been taking steps to not get hangry anymore. I get my food and my nutrients in. Man, what the fuck? Eat a Snickers, bitch. What the hell, dude? Actually, today I had, it was chicken and rice, but it was like good chicken, like 2 chicken thighs and like a pot of rice. And that's what I prepared for today's like prepped meal. It's actually really good, especially with how I like season and prep my foods. It's so good. Oh, I mean, I'm like, I might have some left from like for after stream too, so it's kind of nice. Because it's like whenever I do have like a good like daily amount of food, it's like, or make a day's worth of food, it's like sometimes it's way more than I expected, but it's like it's still like I know I need to eat that much kind of thing. You know? Yeah. I'm subconsciously mean, if that makes sense. Like, it just comes out, even if I don't mean to. I think sometimes people would chalk that up to being like cranky or grumpy. So I kind of get that. Yeah. There's times where I'm like, I guess I would probably be like, I don't mean to, and something sounds meaner than like I intended, or like I'm blunt, and it's like sometimes bluntness is like mean, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't mean for that to come out as blunt as it sounds. Yeah. Snapped at people. That's also, yeah, unfortunately sometimes I have snapped at people without, it's like, you know what, I recognize that was my bad, and then I do it and I say, hey, that's not okay, and I'm sorry that I did that. Even when I know I'm mad, I try not to snap at people, at the very least for my own sake. I do feel like I need to get better at it, but I don't like when I do. I don't like when I have done it, is what I mean. And I hate that, like, I don't know. I sometimes like have gotten snappy, and I don't really like that. It's like it's not a good mood at all, especially for those that are just like trying to have like a good vibe happen. You know, like we're just hanging out, and I'm like, you know, some sort of snap happens, and I'm like, man, that's, you know, it's like I immediately recognize it though. It's like, ah, oh, fuck. That's my bad. I immediately like deflate too, and I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mean. That's no good for, like, you were just trying to help. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just not doing okay today, kind of thing. And I'm like, it's like I said, not their fault. Yeah, apologizing afterwards is like, at the bare minimum, you gotta. Well, I do at least. I gotta. Because it's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and let stuff fester. Because it's like, you know, communication is key. I hate when somebody doesn't like say something that they're feeling, I guess. I'm like, hey, it's like way better to say something instead of not say something. And I'm like, I've been a lot better at saying stuff that, like, you know, I don't enjoy, but it's like, you know, yeah, calm myself before snapping, then just step back and take time to think. Yeah, I think sometimes it's like I've been in a moment where I have been like overwhelmed and I snap, and that's no good. Yeah. Recognizing it like in the moment is like a smart and good thing for sure. Yeah. Complaining about a girl who just rejected her by saying she's not into girls, but then dated a girl and straight up said maybe she just doesn't like you. Sorry, but that just makes me think of like the stupid Patrick thing. Well, maybe because you're ugly. It's like, no. Did you ever think that maybe it's because you're ugly? Fuck off. It's not that, I know, but it's like, it's probably how she felt for that. Oh man. God. But I do. Oh man, I would have just said that. Oh man. Imagine. Bro, no, they gotta hate you. Oh shit. Man. I swear though, I'm just like, I'm sleepy, but I want to watch. It's okay to lurk and vibe, especially if you're like late at night and, you know, just want to head to bed, but still want to listen. That is also totally chill. Don't worry. If it's late for you and you need to sleep, I'm always the type that recommends just actually getting to sleep. I know it's probably like, I don't know. I'm gonna go against my guns. Actually, no, you're not allowed. You can't go to bed yet. You have to you have to watch. I mean, the title of the stream is exactly that, is like, you're obsessed with me. You're obsessed. I guess not. Yeah. Sleep sucks. Not that it sucks. It's more like you can't. You're not allowed. You can't go. It's how you're stuck with me. It's how it works, bro. Once you're here, you're like one of the hooligans. Yeah, forever. You wouldn't abandon us, would you? Now this is starting to sound like a different type of dare. That's fine. Get out whether you can. No! I said it's not allowed. Run. Oh man. It's so silly though. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how to say this. Is this like weird? Actually, it might be. It's fine. I'm going to say it anyway. It's like sometimes I feel like whenever somebody's like new and they've like mesh and vibe really well, I'm like, you can't go. You're supposed to be here now. You are fitting. You're fitting the vibe. What do you mean you want to go? You know what I mean? what are you talking about? You can't just leave. What the? I'm like, ah, I don't know. I do sort of, I sometimes see people like, come and go. And it's like, I don't know. I like having a good vibe. So, yeah. Not weird. I don't know. Yeah. You're one of us. You're not allowed to leave. Yeah. Watch one stream and I haven't skipped since. True. It's just how it works, bro. Just sort of like, how it goes. Part of the hoot, part of the who. Yeah. Exactly, guys. Oh, man. Exactly. I've been like really enjoying just like the vibes we have though. Because it's like, guys, sometimes there's like weird vibes, but it's like very seldom. It used to be like way more common and it was a little upsetting. But I did like a lot of like shift in focus and I think it's like a lot better now. So yeah, it's very nice. It's getting weird a little bit. That's okay though. Not like today. I meant like it's like before before September started to be like, what is going on, bros? Yeah. This is why we bring back public shaming. In a way though, like legitimately. Not that like, none of you need to worry about that stuff. But it's like whenever somebody does something weird, I'm like, you know what? I do feel like I just gotta call it out sometimes. Like, that's weird. Why'd you say it like that? It's a little unusual. What's up, bud? why we doing that? What an odd thing to say. That's weird. That's suspicious. But it's like more because of the fact that I've dealt with weirdos for a while. And I'm like, I don't know. There's like good and bad weird, right? We've talked about that in the past where it's like, you can be freak affectionate and then that's way better than like freak, I don't know, freaky sometimes. There's like a time and place basically, right? Yeah. Some real freaks. It's like, but the thing is, it's not even that they're like, it's not even that there's people that are like, it's like it's sometimes like a new chatter would be like, hey, can I ask a question? And then it's like the most off left field weird question that it's like, why? And it just like makes me so uneased. I'm like, why are you like that? I don't know. But it's then at the same time, I don't know. Yeah. You're not doing anything inherently wrong, but stop it. Yeah, exactly. The person in an Hershey stream that kept calling them, oh no. Yeah, that is a terrible red flag. Yeah. That's why you ask questions after like 5 weeks. Well, it's like you can, instead of saying, can I ask a question? It's like, I don't know. If it's not that weird of a question, just ask. I don't know, man. Yeah. Some people out there just being first time chatter saying stuff like, yeah. Where did like, I don't know, courtesy go? I don't know. Like, it's not that it's inherently that, you know, like, it's not that I can't handle some things, but it's more like, I don't know. There's like always a vibe sometimes, yeah. Some people need to be taught shame. I feel like, okay, there's like a lot of shame in some things that I'm like, I don't like that. But then there's like stuff that's like, why do you not read the room first? I don't know, right? I'm I've been exhausted by the fact that like sometimes people just can't read a room first and then talk, you know? And I'm like, that's okay, but there's consequences. Please understand. Now I don't like this. Love the purple on you. Thank you. Can I tell you something silly? It's not that it's a bad thing. It's like it's a specific thing that I think about every time, and I'm like a little obsessed. I am very like picky about colors. And I'm like, I totally get why, but I'm like, oh, is it, is this purple? By this point, I'm like, is this purple? Fuck, I don't even, I'm like, why is it like consistent so many times? I don't know. Plum, I'm like a deep magenta, or I'm supposed to. I guess there's like, you know. And I'm like, okay, you know what's silly? I get it and I understand it. I'm like, oh, I'm a little picky sometimes. Could be the monitors. I get it. I'm like, I've shown you guys. Let me show you. You know what? Let me conjure up an image real quick. Hold on. Purple coated enough. I don't think it's a bad color either. So that's why I'm like, I'm not actually upset. I just think it's kind of funny. I'm like, I tried to choose a color that's like not as commonly used. And I feel like a lot of people still say it's purple. And I'm like, fuck. And that's okay. Let me show you. Okay. Hold on. Let me conjure up some imagery. Conjuring some imagery. Here we go. Yeah, we're back to the color stuff again. Yeah. We are. It's true. Okay. So. Wow. Oh, wait. There it is. Yeah. Okay. So. We have the design stuff, right? This is the color of my hair on the undertones, right? And it's like, this is different than like what I currently look like, right? A little bit. And I get that. I do. If anything, I feel like my tone right now is even more red, but put a screenshot of the hex code. I want you to also look at this where this is me using the color wheel. Look at like how red that, I don't know. I'm like, the difference between it's like I said, nobody's doing anything wrong. I just am so picky about colors, bro. It's pink. That's what I'm saying. I'm very pink. And I'm like, it's I don't know. This, like, how do I say this? Like, I would say like this section is purple. Even like this section up until like here, right? I feel like this is pink, right? So I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. It goes goes from red to purple to blue. Exactly. No such thing as this is nothing to most people. It's so silly, but it's okay. And I'm like, I totally get why some people don't know. Because it's like, okay, if I color pick the gray, the like the blackened part of my hair, right here, you screenshot what that one is. Because even that, I'm going to surprise you, right? Look at that. Look at this. Actually, also pink. It's even more pink. Crazy. No, it's like also, like I said, nobody's doing anything wrong, but it's like crazy that like the darker is even more pink though, right? Take care of yourself and enjoy your food. Appreciate you coming on by saying hi though. Yeah. It's very silly, very silly. I gotta like screenshot this. Like, this is the takeaway for stream, right? Is like, I screenshot this. Where it's like, and just like, that's the tweet kind of shit, right? Oh my god. God, it's so silly. Because it's like, this does not need to be a thing, but truly, it's so silly. There we go. There we go. Right. There we go. Now I can screenshot these. Because I gotta bring it. Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Now we have no question. That pink It's so nice. Yeah, go and yeah, we just go into like things that are purple and say that pink is nice, bro. Realize pink has the same problems as yellow. Adding black makes another color. But it's, you know, not wrong. Ow. God. Create an emote where purple is replaced by saying pink. Dude, imagine. Oh my god. Yeah, dark magenta is truly the goat, though. Gosh. So silly. I'm just saying, though, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If I just tweeted this out with no context, you think people would get it? I don't know. Maybe. I do like a dark magenta for sure, though. Magenta in general is like one of my favorite colors, yeah. Gonna get the color theory people crying. Just like this with the color, with the word pink. No opinion attached. Just that, you know? Pink. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good enough. There you go. No second questions. There you go. That's so good, though. Rage bait with colors. Wouldn't have guessed. I sometimes feel like I get rage baited by colors, though, right? Because okay, there's another thing that I saw recently where it was like, how do I explain? It was somebody talking about, it was like a Twitter post even. It was Happy Purple Day, and it was like my shade of magenta pink with the darker sort of tone to it. And I'm like, I really wanted to be like, so when are you gonna post pink? Or when are you gonna post the purple? Oh my god. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. You can't be just I just said worse than the pen. Say it. Or what now? I mean, it's true. We are, you know, pussy pink in this house. It's true. But it's like, I say it with the, you know, intent that, hey man, I've been called purple too often. He said it. Okay, Barbie girl. Barbie's so popular though. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're comparing, that's not a bad thing. After the Barbie movie, we need to have more respect for Barbie. I feel like it should have been the takeaway. I don't know if that was everybody's takeaway though. Right? Maybe not. The whole Mattel trying to say no to the first Toy Story. Oh my god. I remember being so obsessed with the Barbie movies when I was younger. Aw, that's cute though. I never watched more than like a little bit of some. I seen like Sky Dancers. That was one I saw. And then I saw clips of other ones, and then like the Nutcracker, maybe? I don't remember fully. The 12 Dancing Princess. That's a crazy. I remember seeing the like idea of it, but I'd never seen it personally. I'm like, why are there are so many ladies in this movie? Oh my god. Should join us for Barbie movie night. I think I was literally out of like away from my like mage tower, okay? I'm just saying. Is it closer to 50? I think it's like 50, or it's like a lot of movies, but I think it's more closer to 50. Because I don't think there's 100. Can join for Swan Lake. Which Barbie princess are you? Oh man. What princess am I? Probably like out of like the Barbie or like Disney princesses. I'm trying to think. Who would I be? I think I'm gonna be so real. The closest is probably like Vanellope von Schweetz from like Wreck-It Ralph. I'm not gonna lie. Or Rapunzel. I guess that's also a good one. Meg. But Meg's not a princess. Well, I guess I guess kind of a princess, because like Zeus is like the god king of Greek stuffs. And then like Hercules is a prince of that, but like not. So like them getting together. Anyway. Belle, Merida, and Rapunzel. Merida! Yay! She's princess merch. You know, if they like retcon it and just like they are a princess, fuck it. Why not? Hell yeah, dude. I love Merida. I'm like, I think it's because of the fact that like Merida reminded me of like how my grandma was, and like super stuck up, like not stuck up, but like very like actually proud, you know, like Irish woman, but she's like Merida's Scottish. It's different. You have one where Hades doesn't emote. Did you see the awful Hercules Fortnite ones? Oh my god, yeah, actually I have seen that already on Twitter, where it was like, yeah, Hades in like from the like the Fortnite emote doesn't even move his face. They're very bad. It's as if, now I call it a hunch, firing parts of their art department was a bad idea. Crazy. Laying off people that are good at doing their job for a creative team, and then, you know, make lackluster creative work afterwards? No. It's fucked up. They even fired the guy that made the battle pass. I saw that. It was something where it was something where the guy that like created like Fortnite's battle pass system was also amongst the people laid off. And that's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, the guy that like basically made all their money is like, yeah, you're not somebody that we need to stick around. Like, you only really helped us even stay afloat. So, you know. Yeah. I have my thoughts about stuff like that, Ruma, and I think that this is a conspiracy. Okay, I'm gonna say a conspiracy thing about like the stupid Sora stuff with the AI's video stuff, if that's okay, and then we're moving on. I think that thing being destroyed is a good thing, but Disney pulling out blah 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 isn't technically a good thing, or is a good thing, but it's like I don't think it's for the reasons that some of the masses would think. I think that it's like that Disney is going to make their own AI shit, and that's why they like pulled out of it, because you know they might still see money in it despite how stupid that sounds. But that's a conspiracy. That wouldn't surprise me. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised, but I really hope it's not the case. But that's my thought. It's like they probably are going to be making their own thing instead of like just shunning it. Because that just sounds like Disney. Yeah. On the flip side of the corp, oh, Ashes of Creation might have a comeback. Oh. Is going in favor of the makers. Also I did saw the thing about like the Subnautica thing. Actually very cool. That is very cool thing. So that's at least a plus. Yeah, I don't often keep up on like news things because like most of the time it's very like upsetting. But that's like one of the few things I'm like, I love seeing people celebrate the AI being like killed, because that's deserved. That shit's awful. But yeah, other than that, I'm like, I'm very much not on top of like a lot of news stuff, but that's okay. That's probably for the best of to keep my sanity here, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because that whole thing made sense to you? Yeah. I think from what I can tell, the Subnautica stuff was like the people that owned it, like the, I don't know if it was like the guy who made original Subnautica like sold it or something, but it was like they had a different company like running things, and they were like running it into the ground, and something happened where it's like, oh yeah, that was bad, and then I don't know, from what I remember seeing, it was like, oh, afterwards like they got given it back into the hands that like made it originally, so it's like it's gonna go back to like doing actually good stuff. But I'm like, that's like the loosest little like bit of it, because other than that I have no idea like actual details. I've never personally got into Subnautica, but I'm glad for those that enjoy it. Judges order Subnautica 2's studio CEO to be reinstated and gives him control over early access release. That's at least something. Yeah. I've only watched people play Subnautica. I think, yeah, that's probably the only experience I've had with Subnautica is like, I've played a tiny bit of the first game, and then like, it was that I never tried the second game, and I've only barely seen people play it. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not afraid of the ocean, but it's like, whenever I've tried playing it, it's like the water made it so that my computer was like starting to crash, and I'm like, I just couldn't stream it, so I just lost interest in it because of that. Because it's like, I don't know, most of the time when I am playing games, it's mostly for stream. Nowadays, there's like a few games that I've played like offline, but like that's not as common. They had a deal with a deadline and released that. Oh, that they did complete, but like right before the release, they fired him, so they didn't have to pay. Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that. That's upsetting. Yeah, no, it's understandable. Evil. Yeah, that's like money pinch, like money, like mean money moves in a like evil way. Yeah. Yeah, was BS, so they reinstated. Yeah, that's valid, I think, actually. It's like, hey, that sucks. Don't stop that. Stop that. Get out of here. Literal revenge story, yeah. What the hell, bro? Yeah. Oh, well. I feel like maybe at some point I would be able to like make things that are like people who get obsessed with. I don't think I'm quite there yet, right? Maybe eventually. I want people to be obsessed with like stuff that I do too, but like I don't know. Maybe that's like a monkey's paw thing. Yeah. Sean and Corpora made shady moves to dismantle and cannibalize the assets. Oh, I did see. They were not going to be making more of it. So like the fact that like yeah, okay, if it wasn't even like the developer's fault, that's unfortunate. Yeah, man. I'm not sure if I had some interest in like seeing what Ashes of Creation were. It's like the MMO thing, right? I'm not familiar. I know there's some people that like that I'm like, you know, friends with that have like really been obsessed, like, but I've never personally looked into it more than I think they had like a wild idea for a class, like character creation class system. And I'm like, that's kind of neat. Dev quit the whole drama and then went quiet until the first court came through. Ah, I see, I see. Several movies on the way. Why you might not want people obsessed with you, but you know. Yeah, well, yeah. It's... Yeah. I feel like... How do I say this? I get the thought, but it's also like there's been a part. It's like I think. Okay, how do I say this? This is gonna sound bad, but I'm trying not to think in this way anymore. Okay. For a while, I have like thought that I've never been anybody's like number one favorite. Like I could always be like shoved to the side and be like they like seeing me, but it's like they're not gonna ever be like I'm never gonna be like somebody's go-to. And I don't know, like there's a part of me that's like it'd be nice to be like, even if it was like a weird thing sometimes. I would like to have people like enjoy me to like a certain degree. I don't know. I'm an attention whore sometimes. I pay 25 bucks every 3 months to stay to subscribe. I appreciate you. You were my favorite. That's very sweet, actually. Thank you. You're my favorite VTuber. Oh, the ass. It's not that like I said, I'm working on not feeling that way because I am, you guys show that, and it's very, very sweet. So thank you. Appreciate you. Legitimately, I mean that. I'm like, I don't know. There's like problems I got, bro. I'm working on it. Okay. I think it's like I have in the past done too much comparing to others, and that's bad. So not anybody's fault there. I'm like, that's bad on my part for doing that. So yeah. You're worthy of being OC'd. Oh. One of my faves for real, literally. One of the only ones I've... Oh. Very, very sweet of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm like, like I said, it's not that I want you to feel like you need to even like, like, I don't want you to feel like that's necessary to like reinforce to me either, right? I don't need to be needy, and I don't mean to, but it's also like, I like being admired. I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, yeah, man, I'm a little messed up. I like the attention. Whatever. Sometimes it's nice. I don't know. But I'm like, also nowadays, I'm like, wait, I definitely need to do, I need to do things where, I make things worth attention, I guess. So, anyone else going to a convention gonna yell Hooty like an Achilles? God, that'd be wild. I've only made one, like meet and greet appearance, but I'm like, it was definitely one where I knew nobody would know who I am. So I'm like, I was not upset that people did, like, they didn't even know what VTubers were, and it was kind of silly. Oh, also, ads are about to start, so don't fret, we're gonna be pausing. I might even take a bathroom break while they're going, so you're not gonna miss anything. Yeah. What I meant wasn't obsessive, is more like extreme. Well, yeah. It's true. People shouldn't enjoy. A good clarification. I agree. I think it's just fun. Yeah. A horizontal banner saying, no, absolutely not. That's crazy, bro. What the hell? What the? Well, I don't know. If you're gonna try to embarrass me, I guess that's a good start. God damn. Should make one of those like pink little badge things. Oh my god. Out of context is just feral. It's heinous behavior. That's why I say that the hooligans are like 70% fluff and then 30% freak. Where do your wings attach? My back. It's like, Come on. Actually, I have drawn that at some point where it was like, well, I have to have like little slits in my jackets so that it's like, you know, sleeves. Yeah, where else would they be? I don't know. If that's what you're worried about, the logistics of how my jacket works, yeah. It's your longest streak. I think I have a watch streak in one of my homies' streams of like 60, but it's only because sometimes they stream when I'm not able to watch, and I'm like, oh shit. But other than them, I think it's really difficult for me to have like streaks because of the fact there's so many people I enjoy. Yeah. 200, but it should have been more. Yeah, there was a day where I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking of is like it like the stream crashed before you were able to get here, Senna. I think that's what it was, or something like that. And so it counted that as a stream that you missed or something like that. Yeah. I streamed for like 10 minutes. I missed it. I think it was like, yeah, a day where I was like I was having like terrible like brain worms. Yeah. Mine's like 35, mostly because I only started using Twitch again last month. Oh. I know now you're able to like save watch streaks by apparently watching Vods if they like have their Vods up. But yeah. Other than that, yeah. I do like just like I don't know. I have my few people I watch that I'm like, oh, I love getting to see them stream. Almost like every time they stream, it's just like it's such a treat, bro. You know? I'm not actually mad. I know, I know. I also apologize that you feel the need that you have to like console me. I'm not, you know. I'm in a lot better of a spot mentally nowadays. Yeah. I think a lot of us are. I know it's like still been rough, but it's like sometimes, bro, it's not the easiest. So you take care of yourself too, you know. Mm-hmm. Wow. How I feel when you stream. Joyful. Yeah. I think a lot more nowadays. It's been like so much nicer. I'm glad. Makes me really happy. And honestly, to a point where sometimes I miss streams when I like actually miss stream, you know? Oh man. It makes me happy though. I like streaming, but I also like other things that I'm like, I haven't been able to do, and I really want to do more. So I've been trying to like get myself, because, okay, so like, I talked a tiny bit about it, but it's like, I want to make music. And I'm not really sure where the starting point is for a lot of that stuff, but I'm trying to figure it out, you know? And I'm like, I have done a cover in the past, but it was like so specific with like that person that like the mixing and mastering of it was like because I like knew somebody else at the time and they were like, yeah, I'll do a favor for you. I was like, oh, nice. But it's like nowadays I'm like, right? I'm working on figuring stuff out, bro. I love music though. And I'm like, there's gotta be, I guess, an in between. Instead of doing full cover stuffs just yet, doing stuff with like hosting karaoke's or something, I guess. Right? Hmm. Because it's like, that'd be nice. And I have like songs that I know that I really want to do. Like, here's like a clip of a song, and it'd be really fun. Because I think now, like, I've been practicing in my free time, and it's not easy, but it's like I don't have a vocal coach or anything, so it's like trying to figure things out for myself is kind of fun. Yeah, singing's fun. Learning how is hard. In a way, sometimes it's like harder than I realize. I think nowadays I'm like, oh wait, I think it's because I've been straining my voice a lot more than I need to when I have been singing. I'm like, okay, now I've been singing in a way that it's like, or trying to sing in a way where it's like more relaxed and more my like natural neutral tones instead of like straining and stressing my voice when I'm singing. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's probably much better, but it's like, it's still not something I'm quite used to. Like my brain just sort of like defaults to trying to match the tone that I hear the like, you know, the song in. So if I'm hearing a song, I'm like, oh, I'm trying to match it. It's like, wait, that might be like not as good as it should be for me. So I'm like, you know, more often than not, these like the songs are like higher pitched or an octave bit like higher than I am. And I'm like, oh, I gotta match that. And it's like, wait, hold on. That's not good and healthy. Oh shit. I gotta stop that. I'm like, I'm working on getting more comfortable singing in my natural tones. Yeah. Yeah. My own range. Yeah. So it's like having my own takes on things instead of like one to one. Because I'm like, I'm not trying to emulate. I'm trying to do my version of it. So getting that in my head is kind of neat. Yeah. Also, hi, welcome in. Hi, Hampter. Hope you're good. Happy Friday. You guys doing anything special or fun this weekend? I think I'm going to be visiting family just so that, like, because it's been a while since I've visited. There's been like a streak of bad weather, and I'm like, oh, it's been too long. But other than that, I feel like probably catching up on like chores. Other than like visiting family, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, I got things I've been meaning to do, chores and errands, and I'm like, ugh. Already counter day for you. Ah, finishing up your research papers. That's good. That's good. Going to Cleveland. Damn. I'm like, I've heard the name or the town, the place's name. I'm just thinking, do I even know where that is without looking at a map? Not really. It's like an 11-hour bus ride. Oh my god. Crazy. Ohio. Oh. Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. Sorry, I immediately like that's what my oh my god, dude. I'm such a silly, I'm stupid weeb mans. I need to like do vocal stems like yata and stuff like that. Ohio. Thank you for teaching me English. It's so silly whenever I've seen like, oh man, there's these like terrible like in between like Japanese and English that I've seen some people do. It's like arigato, arigato thanks and shit like that. Gomenasare. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh dude, it's so goofy. Gomenasare. Dude, it's so fucked up. Imagine. I wonder if like I'm just thinking. I'm like, I wonder how some people that have like seen that are like, you know, their native language, their first language is Japanese. What would they feel like? What is the vibe? Like, I don't know. Yamasi is scooter stop. Oh no. Yamate. What you mean? It's like, does it feel like, is it like endearing seeing people do like the like awful mixed English thing of like Japanese and English, like gomenasari or stuff like that? I'm like, I wonder is what the vibe is, right? They find it hilarious. I hope so. Tried it out on them. Ah. Going to Japan and just saying like terrible Englishisms and stuff or Japanese like combos is kind of like a wild, unhinged idea, but like it's kind of funny. Yeah. Keep laughing at the goob in your arm, in my hands. Yeah. Rah! This freak. I do actually really like this guy. I want plushies of one of the hooligans. I want hooligan plushies. I would have like 50. I want them so bad. I would like actually hold them and squish them. 100, yeah. Seen this girl on TikTok who speaks Japanese in a southern accent. Oh, I've seen that. It's like, I'm trying to make a call whilst I'm here in Japan, but I'm so southern. Moshi moshi. It's like, oh no. Oh my god, wait, I've seen some like terrible like slang, like English slang mixed with Japanese, like normal phrases. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm trying to remember the ones that I saw in the past. It was like it was like instead of saying on God, it'd be like on Kami-sama for real. Shit like that. It's so funny. I don't remember where, but it was like a whole video of that shit. And it was so good. On Kami-sama for real. And I'm like, oh hell yeah. I gotta see if I like maybe after stream I gotta find that. It's so funny. Cause it's like I like incorporating stupid stuff like that would be so good. I know it's awful, but it's so funny. I remember it's like it was something where he said a full sentence and in Japanese, and then he said type shit at the end. It was just like awful combos. It was so good. It was so good. It just, oh man, the stuff where it's like, that's the next level. Is like we've already got like simple, like English Japanese combos. Now we just gotta start doing like inclusion of stupid slang. Oh my god, it'd be so good. Mm. I need to see that. I gotta find it. It was like somewhere deep in like my Twitter bookmarks in the past, but I don't think I had it bookmarked anymore. I got a lot of bookmarks of like basically just a lot of my like art inspo and stuff. But I'm like definitely dive back into like memes on stuff. I have some videos saved from for like saving and sending to homies. Like there was like videos I've seen that just like I just sent to like my like Shia and stuff because it's like bro has like such a specific sense of humor that I'm like I also get on my feed sometimes. It's so silly. I just out here sending like stupid videos of like like middle-aged men dancing to like K-pop songs and stuff. It's so good. It's like, what is Unk up to? What the fuck? I love it. But I don't know, man. It's like I use Twitter just for like art inspo or like things I want to see later, right? So I'm like, I don't know. Try not to like, interact with any drama because oh my god, that's all over there. That's all over that site. So I'm like, oh yeah, do not interact. Monk's living life. Yeah, he's at least enjoying it. There's like there's a few and I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, that's why I just be muting people sometimes. There's times where I'm like I want to like there's like sometimes people complain so much on like social media. I'm like I get it. I get it. But like you gotta like, you know, you gotta stop. It's a cycle, bro. Like you tweet that stuff and then people like, ah yeah, and then like, it's the only thing you talk about, and then like that's the only thing people know you for. And I'm like, oh fuck. But then it's like, what if you instead made something that people like, actually like it was like a brevity, like a nice shining light in the middle of all that garbage, bro. That's what I want. I want to make cool, fun stuff that people like to, I don't know, not about the sad boy post kind of thing, right? That's no good. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. So hi, welcome in. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was saying is like we need to whimsy max, get yourself some more whimsy in your life, bro. You get yourself some silly stuff, silly and whimsy maxing. That's why like I'm half tempted to like whenever I talk about stuff that I'm doing, I talk about it in the format that I'm like, guys, I was out on a quest today. Just like, that sort of thing. That's some good stuff. Out here talking about quests, slinging spells, you know. Hell yeah. I'll find a guy named Whimsying. Wait for Tamagotchi come out. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for Tamagotchi Life. I made me, Shia, and Heavenly in my little, like the little preview that I did. But because you make, like, I don't know if you know this, but it was that, like, apparently if you like make the 3 villagers that you, or 3 people on your island, it's like they stop going outside. And I'm like, no, I don't want to like have to start over just so that I could keep playing. But it's, I mean, it's a demo, so it makes sense, right? Yeah. Started over, didn't fall for the clothing trap. Yeah. Where if you make like 3 like islanders for your Tamagotchi Life stuff, then you can unlock the clothing store. But also they stop having little interactions outside. And that's upsetting. But that's, I think, I don't know. I guess it makes sense because it's like, oh man, you want to get people really excited for the game. You get them hooked and then you pull it away. It's like, fuck, no, I need more. I need more. And it's the problem, right? You know, that's what I feel like. All these demos are like, like some are really good at that, bro. Demo's too short. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, I have to force it to be longer. I'm okay with waiting because it means that I can, like, if I'm playing it on stream, then it's like so much more like silly, goofy adventures with like Tamagotchi Life, right? So that's not the worst thing. So I'm like, I don't want to like have everything be offline. Yeah. What? We're talking about the new Nintendo game that's got a demo called Tamagotchi Life. And I'm like, I want to play it. But it's also like I am waiting on the full game to like release to play fully. Because apparently you can like work the demo so that you can play a lot more of it. But I'm like, I can wait, you know. I got ideas for silly, goofy things in that. It'll be a lot of fun. Plus, they have like so many like stupid, quirky little scenarios. Yippee! Some games I'm like, I want to just like. I like the idea of like playing firsthand, so you guys get to see it more than like playing it on my own. There's games where I'm like, I know I can. I'm like, there's other games where it's like, it would be so much more fun to have like, you guys see my first reaction to things, I'm certain. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to play any game again. Played Danganronpa V3 Chapter 1. Oh. I see. I've actually never played a like a Danganronpa. I know sort of loosely, like sort of the story stuff. Maybe at some point I would play. But I'm like, I've never like dived into the series. Yeah. You will not like, is it like mostly puzzles? because like I'm not good at puzzles. I try not to be frustrated at those. Those sort of games are so almost for me. But yeah, it's all puzzles and gore. I've seen some of it, but like not a lot of it, you know? I've heard so much about it, but never watched anyone play. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, I've also never really seen a full playthrough either. I've seen like little clips and then like a tiny bit of some of the anime. Yeah, of Danganronpa, but it's like not for everyone. I could see it being like not exactly for me, but it's like I don't know. There's a lot of games out there that aren't exactly for me either that I would like to try. Yeah. You know what I mean? Can't wait for 2x2 Danganronpa. How graphic is the gore? From what I can tell, it's not crazy. And to a point where they even like censor the blood to be pink instead of like blood. Yeah. It's severely graphic, really. Case by case. Okay. That makes sense. It's brutal, but not bad. What an interesting combo, though. Is like, oh, it's brutal, but it's not that bad. It's like, what? It's like, I get what you mean, though. I do. I do. Yeah, the death scenes are intense. But I think that's like meant to be. I know what you mean. Yeah, there's like the quote unquote executions, and that's like meant to be intense. Yeah. Just to be like, it's intentionally dramatic that way. Yeah. Like that one meme of like, I don't know who it was on the conveyor belt, but it was like that mixed with a song. And it was like actually such a banger song. I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah, let's go. But I'm like, I barely know the context. And I'm like, I don't know if it's like the real context or not. I remember like seeing somebody go through, I think it was the first Danganronpa. I say that was the first game? Maybe, probably. No, I watched the anime that's based off of the first game. That's right. That's what it was. I've seen the story. So I kind of know the first story. No, I've seen like the first story and then like it was the sort of sequel. Yeah. The anime sucks. The anime isn't that good in my opinion. I was like, it's okay. But yeah. Gloss over too much and they're too fast paced. I do enjoy that's like the general consensus, but it's like also that's kind of funny. Man. Yeah, I could imagine. I do remember some things where it's like, I think maybe at some point I was like, I've like dived into like, oh, I don't want to play it. I just want to like see what it's like for some things. So I'm like, I kind of know stuff about Danganronpa, but like barely. Like I've not personally played it kind of thing. Where it's like, oh, if like some people did do things like correctly, like somebody like did a murder and then like it seems very likely that this is like the way it's supposed to be, but then it's like, but that doesn't make sense because of this, and it's like convoluted. And then it got to a point where it's like there was one, at least in the what I know is like there was one character's like, oh, they like didn't even like nobody killed them, and I'm like, oh, but they're dead. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah. Anime is like a summary. Story is like the gameplay is like, yeah, very thorough, I'm certain, where it's like you probably also have to like really deeply like like keep the clues in mind too. Yeah, watching somebody else is kind of boring in my opinion, because like each game it's like 30 to 60 hours, but playing it yourself is so much fun. I could understand that for sure, actually. Yeah, characters in the end liking they did them dirty. Yeah, yeah, convoluted and they talk in circles. That's like kind of the vibe I've seen from the outside. Yeah, but it's like, you know, hmm, I don't know. I think it's interesting. Your favorite two characters died. I'm not over it all. It's okay. It's okay. You can mentally think that they've not nothing's happened the entire time, right? Nothing actually's gone on, and they all just live happily. I do remember like the entire like arc of like why this is even happening is like so wild. Also, liking one character, they turned him into a derogatory freak. Ah, can't see him the same. Oh man, yeah. I do remember. It's like, God, I've seen that there's like straight up some like wild stuff that like happens in these games, bro. I don't know. It's very silly. But I'm also like, puzzle games, if it is a puzzle, well, I guess it's more like a deducing a murder kind of story, but it's like I don't know how, like I think from what I remember it's like very convoluted for what it is even, but I'm like it's hard to say. Yeah. Song makes you happy thinking of his friends with it. Aw, that's cute. He dies, I can get my peace. Ah, I see. How bad we talking? Comparing to Ace Attorney. Uh, hmm. There's like the one that I know of that is the one of the more convoluted is like the one where they off themselves, but like it's an accident. So like, but you don't have like the option to point at them as an option because they're not there until you talk it through. And it's like with something like that where it's like really weirdly convoluted with that, at least. Yeah, that was a sad chapter. That one I specifically remember because I'm like, man, I like that character. Yeah. Detective Conan type shit. I mean, maybe. I don't actually know too much about Detective Conan, but like the what I do know is like, oh my god, bro. Mm. Mm. Wow. Sorry, I got some like crazy news that I'm like, oh my god, wait, hold on. That's crazy. Okay. I'll have to like work on something after stream then. Mm-hmm. Still following Conan? Mm-hmm. I'm kind of eating breakfast. Bro, it's actually pretty good news. It depends. Cause it's like I'm gonna try to see what I can do if that's the case. Yeah. Uh how do I say this? Things might be happening sooner than later, and that's a good thing. So hell yeah. Mm. Problem is I gotta figure out something about the thing because I'm going to be real. There's a part of me that's like, I know I can afford it in a way, but I might have to do some things to help. Yeah. Sorry. I'm like, it's a very specific thing. I just want to be like openly about what's going on without like it being a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah. Celebratory bonks. Yatta. Achi. Mm. Well. It's like happy, but like nervous happy, you know? Anxious, but good. Yeah. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a part of me that's like, there might be some help that I might need from you guys, but I will be doing what I can to like make it worth your while as well. Yeah, holy shit, it's happening. Kind of happy. It's like, holy shit, it's happening. But then it's also like, okay, there's a lot of other things in regards to it at the same time, right? I'm like, I don't want you to feel like it's like can't happen. So I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna do what I can. Yeah. Mm-mm. Hell yeah. Just might have to be like, I don't know, doing something crazy for soon. Who knows? We'll see. Sorry, it's very like I was not gonna check certain things until like after stream, but I saw that there was a message, and I was like, I gotta check that real quick because it was from somebody, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do that. So I'll dive into it later. Yeah. Might need some unexpected events kind of yeah, well, you know, start planning things, draw out on. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. Start drawing, bird boy. Yeah. We'll see. Oh man. Very silly. But guys, I appreciate you. I hope you're good. You know, it's a good excited. I'm just like, oh, don't be nervous. Oh. You know. Yeah. Could I commission again? I might have to look into things. We'll see. But it's like, we'll see depending how much I'll, like I said, I'll have to like ask what kind of thing I'm looking at. Oh my gosh, cat!
Whatever it is, it's gonna happen, goddammit, so help me.
Thank you, cat. Appreciate you. Need a game or something to relax. I think I'll spin the wheel and then we'll see what lands on. And then I might have to like turn on my AC because I'm suddenly sweating for unrelated reasons. Oh. Oh my god. Let me see. Wow. Conjure up the wheel. Half of these are workouts, half of these are model alterations. So let's see what we land on. Well, there's somebody I can talk to. I'll see. There's like somebody. Okay. There's like, okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna talk. It's like contemplating some things that are like, it's loose, but I might have to ask for help kind of thing. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, spin the wheel. Thank you guys. Thank you again, Kat, for the $20. You're very sweet to me. I swear to God. You're a menace. Appreciate you. So, hope you know. Hot weather, sweater, excitement. A little of both. You know. Spin the wheel. What's gonna land on? Oh my god, hold on. Oh, Hoot dog. Yeah, baby. Hoot dog. So, a joyous day. No. You wanted something more than Hoot dog. You wanted something more. Oh, here's for you. There you are. Hoot dog. Wasn't expecting the voice. Well, welcome in. Hi, if you're just joining us. Almost had Catboy. It's true. You almost had the Catboy look. It's true. It's true. You could attempt another spin, but I'm like, I'm not gonna ask for that. I'll be so real. But appreciate you. Welcome in. Hi, Skyra. Hope you're having a nice Friday. Hope you're doing good. Actually, you know what? Let me move the wheel a tiny bit lower so that it's not super. I knew it! Welcome in, by the way. So it doesn't cover other things. I wanted to make sure that it was down a little lower. Wow. Appreciate you. You guys are sweet. Let me get my AC going and I'll be right back. I will actually do the thing. First, hide the wheel. Then I'll be right back. Not even gonna like not even gonna disappear with a vanishing spell. I'm gonna project my soul and it's gonna be a quick second. Run back and forth. Wah! Whoa. Okay. Just to get my AC running a little colder. Soul left the body. Oh, there he goes. Oh no, charge your phone, bro. What the hell? How are you gonna keep watching the best stream on the internet? What do you mean? You're gonna miss out on the show. Wow. Hootdong looks so mischievous, doesn't it? Hootdong looks so silly. I love this little guy. Gotta go. Hope you have a lovely stream. Thank you. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, speaking of like tech, because oh my god, sometimes my tech's been breaking. In a way, bro, in a way, I have been I've been excited for the fact that I had headphones that I have ordered, and you know, they're gonna be here this week. But it's like, oh man, I wish. I've been having tech issues all like last week. I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, I know I need it. There's a part of me that's like, did I need it that bad? And I'm like, with how much it's like my audio in my headphones have been like breaking down. Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, it's like to a point where it's like my entire right side cuts out, and I'm like, I have to like move the cord. It's like, no, it's worth it. I did need it. Yeah, man. Kidding you, I'm kidding you. No, it's necessary. I know. I'm saying it. It's a good thing that I'm getting them. It's true. Man. Killing you softly, for real. Oh my god. Man. I'm just starting to get good things going. What the hell? I'm getting executed tomorrow? Man. What the heck? Just my luck. Man. Just my luck. God damn it. Truly though, I feel like sometimes stuff breaks down like one problem after the next, but you know, you roll with those punches, bro. You make what you can work, because god damn it, I'm not giving in despite all those goddamn like evil hexes on me. I'm like trudging through it like waist high. Man, come on. Bro, also, yeah, I'll have to figure it out. I'll figure things out. Welcome in. Hi, if you're just joining us. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice Friday night. We've been vibing, vegging out, yapping with, you know, the hootligans and hoot dog, you know. So it's been a nice, you know, a nice Friday. Appreciate you coming on by. Saying also earlier, I have like errands that I need to run, like after, not after stream, but yes, after stream. But like this weekend, oh my god, it's probably gonna be like a bit of like me out of town, and that shit sucks, man. It's like driving for hours back and forth. Oh, sucks. But it's like, it's mostly just like visiting family and then errands. Because it's like, whenever I do visit family, I'm like, they live deep in the woods. And that's the thing, right? They live in the mountains of the woods in the mountains. So it's like, oh boy, it's a whole trek just so that like, I can say hi, right? So, busy weekend, it's true. Yeah, it makes sense for the owl people. Yeah, I was like, I grew up in the middle of the woods, so I'm kind of used to it. But it's like straight up like the middle of nowhere kind of woods, though, is the thing. It's like, oh yeah, like, you know, there's the woods and then nowhere else. You can You can go to the woods. Would you like? Is that the thing you want to do when you're going outside? No. Well, that's unfortunate. You know, that's the options we got. The woods, and then also the woods. Your house is just a giant tree. It's true though. It is. Yeah. You want trees? We got trees. It's true. That is also very much a big part of it. Man, you know what's the worst part? I'm allergic to a type of tree that was in my front yard growing up. The pollen was terrible every single spring, bro. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm gonna say it. I'm an art freak and I like the style, your model, and everything else. Yatta! Thank you. I love the way I look. And I hope you get some, you know, if you enjoy the vibe. Hope I see you another time. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. I like the way I look too. Pretty snazzy kind of owl, aren't I? I can't be calling myself a pretty bird. That sounds like too much. But take care if you're heading out, though. I appreciate you saying hi. Hi, bye. Yeah, hi, bye. Handsome bird. Both are like... I feel it's a little stuck up to say either for myself, right? Handsome bird. I like being a handsome bird. A pretty bird. But it's like, you know, it's calling myself that is like, it's, you know, that's fine. I don't know. I don't have the confidence to just be like, yeah, man, I'm a pretty bird. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know. It's true, though. Okay. It's true. I feel like it's kind of funny, though, whenever somebody's like, a dude that doesn't like the word pretty. Because it's like, I don't know. It's still nice. I still really enjoy that. Yeah. Oh.
Who's a good and pretty bird? You are. So handsome.
Oh my god.
So hardworking, deserving of good things. Washu washu hooty headpad, hooty headpad, hooty headpad.
Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. You guys are silly. Oh my... Get loved on. Man. Yeah. It's like the opposite for you. I have the word pretty, but not the word handsome. Interesting. I wonder. I feel like... I don't think anybody besides family complimented me growing up. So that's part of probably why I'm not used to it, bro. Yeah. Get complimented, you goober. I'm just not used to what to say. Like, thank you. Bah. Shut up. Freaks. Oh my god. Swear. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know what to say after. Like what now? You're proving the quiz right. There's like, it's like a catch-22. If I like, oh my gosh. If I say like I don't know. If I just say like you're damn right. I'm just I don't know. I don't have that kind of confidence right now, at least, right? Like, you know. So I don't know. I don't know. Condiments, compliments. I'm okay with condiments. You know, not much of like a relish guy, but like, man, like, you know, ketchup and mustard, pretty good stuff on the hot dog, the hoot dog there. Yeah, yeah. Some chili. Actually, where's the cheese on this guy? Isn't he supposed to have cheese? Hold on. Where's the button for cheese? I know there should be one. I can't tell you. It took his cheese. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, where did that go? Wait a second. Where the hell did the cheese go? There's the cheese. But this is the button for me crying. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Stop crying. And then bring him back. There we go. Cheese dog. Nice. You cry at cheese. No. I cry because of how happy I am to see cheese. That's actually the truth. You're right. You got me. You're so correct. Shit. I'm just emotional about cheese, my man. I'm sorry. Valid. It's a Midwestern thing? I see. Goofy ass. I swear. I do like the little, like, you know, little condiments on this freak. It's good stuff. But my thought is, though, it's like, with it being like, you know, like that, would it be a good chili dog? I guess maybe. My thought, though, is like, I don't normally put like ketchup and mustard on a chili dog. I put like the cheese, but like, I don't know. My go-to, it's definitely a I go for like ketchup and mustard, and then a sprinkling of cheese. If I'm going for like a normal, you know, chillin' cheese dog, basically. But it's like, I'm going for a chili dog. It's only like the chili and cheese. So I don't know. Guess I gotta try it? I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a chili dog. Onions? I don't often like fuck with onions on a hot dog, but I think it's more just because I forget. I would be down for it because I'm not opposed to having onions, but it's more like, oh yeah, I don't have like onions diced up readily, consistently at least. But I'd probably go for it, yeah. Yeah. Onions can be pretty good toppings for it. Also, I will take a quick break as the ads are going, guys. Love onions. Onions are actually really good when it comes to like a lot of foods, truly. So, yeah. But I will be right back. I will leave you guys with Hoot Dog as I, you know, visit the little bird's room, okay? Be right back. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Let me get you. Let me let you guys hang out with Hoot Dog for a sec, whilst I go and visit the little bird's room. Be back. So silly. Okay, okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. There we go. So silly look. I love it though. There we go. Wow. Hi guys. I forgot to send one thing, but there you go. Wow, there we go. Okay, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like a little nerve-wracking, but yeah. you know, hope you guys are good. Just doing a sleep stream, comfy boy. Yeah. Can I don't know how to say this because it's like I don't know if I need to or should, but it's like, yeah, there's like, with how much I know certain things cost, it's gonna be like a situation where I'm gonna have to figure out how things cost, how to help myself, and I don't want it to be like stress you guys out kind of thing. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make it worth, you know, making the cool stuff happen, so it's worth your time if you want it to help. Never noticed it was like already 3 hours of chatting. Yeah, 3 hours of chatting is crazy, but I love chatting, so I'm like, I'm vibing, I'm okay. Hope you guys are doing good too. You like the yap? It's true. The yap is strong, you know. It's strong. Do a lot of yapping here too, because it's like not even just like only when I'm in the just chatting section. It's definitely during like games and everything. And I'm like, oh shoot. I'm so, you know what the thing is? I'm like not scared of it, but it's like I don't like dead air, you know? So it's like if something's not happening, I don't enjoy that, right? But it's like there's a part of me that I know not all the time. I don't always need to like be saying stuff. Sometimes it's fine to just let things be and just like hang, right? I feel like it's more often when games are going is like I gotta realize, oh yeah, having the game go is also, you know, it's not always needed 100%, but it can still help. I don't know. Dude, I like the idea that like, how do I say this? I think it's really fun to me whenever somebody's like, I don't know, like, oh yeah, I forgot we were even playing a game kind of thing, right? Like that's the kind of fun yapping that I also enjoy. You know what I mean? Where, you know, we could be playing, like, we could be watching paint dry and it'd still be fun just to hang out, right? I have actually seen a video, not a video, but it was like a game where the whole thing was just you wait and watch paint dry. It's so silly. But it's like, oh, does it actually dry? It's like actually over time, the paint will dry in comparison to the earlier parts of the, like what you were seeing is like, oh shit. But it's like the whole thing is like, you can't even move the camera or anything. You just like watch a wall of paint dry. And then you unlock different colors to also watch paint dry, depending on how long, like, you know. So goofy. You do anything. I'll restart the time shit. Oh my god. Yeah, basically, bro. God. I feel like whenever somebody does like challenge streams or like challenge games or stuff like that, sometimes it's like, oh my god, bro, some of these games are so crazy with it. It's kind of funny in hindsight. But it's like, man, it's like even the simple ones where it's like the idea of doing a like a challenge game, like not even that it's a weird game, but it's like getting over it, or like any Bennett Foddy or like rage games. Oh my god, I cannot be doing that stuff, bro. Man. I just feel like, oh man, there's like the whole era of stuff like that, like Jump King and other things. I was so confused by like how many people really tried and dived into it. But it was probably just because of the fact that I'm like, man, I would rather not get mad at a game. Mm. So I'm like, honestly, there's definitely something where, I don't know. If it happened nowadays, I'd be like, I'd try it. But it's like, yeah, during the time, I'm like, nah, no shot am I going to make myself pissed off at a video game. But nowadays, I'm like, it'd be kind of funny, actually. Yeah, torturing yourself for content. Well, it's like, it is, but it's like to a lesser degree, if that makes sense. Where it's like, yes, it is torture. Honest to God, though, it's like, I see why some people really liked it. Not for the fact that it's the game, but more the fact that like you can get some silly content out of it. People content brained, only content pilled, nothing else, you know? And so that's why some people are like, yeah, can I beat this game in like 10 minutes or whatever kind of shit? Oh my God. Would start crying probably. I think I think I still do, but like I'm much better at not nowadays, at least, of like getting really frustrated at games. Because, you know, in the past I was like so bad at, like, I would almost actually rage quit. But yeah, I'm like, you know, I get the merit of trying it, but I'd have to give the caveats like, guys, please, you're gonna have to be kind to me today, kind of shit. Oh man, I can't handle rage. Yeah, yeah. Have a calm down game after. Hmm. I feel like it's also, I don't know. It's partially that I'm like, hmm, I don't know. There's like so many games out there. Like, why would dude, I don't know. I gotta figure out, like, I don't know what sparks joy more than pisses me off, right? I'm like, I don't want to be mad at a game. I'm just like, if I can handle something and just like chill, despite the fact it's a rage game, that's a whole different thing, I think. Yeah. Then I'm like, yeah, then it's fine. I like Overwatch. It makes all my friends rage, but I just chill. I used to play Overwatch like way back, but it's like I got to a point where I was definitely starting to rage, and I'm like, that's not good. So I stopped. Pocopia sparks joy, yeah. If I wanted to be mad, just go to my day job. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like it's one where, hmm. Yeah, rage games or games that make me mad, even if they're not even meant to be rage games. I'm like, I'm gonna just try to do what I can to not like actually be mad and just still chill despite it all. And God knows I'm still not the greatest at that. Yeah, too busy for rage games, the reality of adulthood. Well, okay, here's the thing, right? Like, oh man, there's like, there is a part of me that's like, but it's funny sometimes. On the occasion, just dive into it, right? But you gotta be in a at least okay mindset, right? A sort of slightly better than baseline, so that if you have it like upset you, it's not gonna be like day ruining. Yeah, I would do it if you guys thought it was funny, kind of thing. Yeah. But it's like, other than that, I'm like, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. Let me see something. Hold up. Is there, I think there's like certain games that like they even came out recently too. I'm like, oh boy. God damn. Like a rage game where I think it's like a there's like, instead of being solo games, I think it's been more consistent that like there's been 2-person like rage games or like multiplayer rage games, right? I saw it was like running on a log. I don't even know what it's called, but it was like the log walking thing, but it's like 2 different people, so you have to like maneuver through a field with that stuff. And I also saw one other one that was like you have to maneuver an egg and you're 2 different like ducks or geese or something. Yeah. Now remind me not to chat during rage games. I think it's that I don't know. I try not to rage at normal games sometimes. Or like, yeah, agree. Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. That one also, bro. Oh my god. Using the Sisyphus push uphill gimmick in a recent game. I saw, yeah, it was like a Sisyphus like rolling a rock uphill, but it's like that game doesn't even look fun. Like that's the problem I think with a lot of these games, bro. It's like I just don't even think it looks good. It doesn't look fun. But like some more recent, like maybe a little, but like it's you gotta like at least make your game fun, buddy, right? You know what I mean? Like, why are we making games like the whole time kind of just sucks? Like, why do I even care now, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just gonna start exploding people left and right during rage games. Casting explosion! So, you know. Kaboom! It's okay, you know? Sometimes it's yeah, it just needs to happen on the occasion. It's cathartic for me. Adero to the cat with the oh yeah, the jetpack cat. I forgot about the fact that they added that guy. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've played any Overwatch. I don't know. I think like multiplayer games, I sometimes get like, I got really competitive. It was like, I think I was Grandmaster in like the tank category for Overwatch at some point, and I just stopped because it was like, I'm too like into it, so I couldn't probably play it anymore. But it's like, now I'm like, I don't even really like competitive games all too often. Yeah. Remember being top 500? Oh man. Man. Overwatch was like too much, man. Too much. Not for me. I feel like it's also like, I don't know. How do I say this? I feel like there's games with much better character design. Plus, I'm also a little like a little not okay by the fact that like I spent too much money at the time on loot boxes, bro. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. PvP Yu-Gi-Oh games for my rage bait. I tried playing one of the more recent Yu-Gi-Oh games, or Yu-Gi-Oh card game on like there's like a game that's free. I don't remember which one that is. I don't care. What I'm saying is I stopped playing it because of the fact that I'm like, I'm pretty sure the only way to play is like PvP. And I'm like, I don't want to like play against other people. They're gonna know too much and they're gonna just make decks that are impossible. Absolutely not. I will not be no. These people are crazy. Play the Tag Force games on the old school Yu-Gi-Oh game. I've never been like, I don't know. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh. I like other card games, but like I don't really play any that aren't like roguelites now. Also, hi Scully. Hope you're good. Scully, I might have to proposition you for some things. And I'm not I'm not proud of it. But it might be, I don't know. I might have to see what you're up to. We'll see, we'll see. Oh man. Miss the days when you could type in your Yu-Gi-Oh! Always play your IRL decks, yeah. I always have a year open. It's like business stuff. That's why I'm like, I might need help. And you're the one of the few people that I know things about business stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, it depends on what sort of position you feel like you're in currently, kind of thing. And, you know, yeah. Working on my days. Oh no, bro. Oh no. He hates me. Yeah. That's why people play those simulator games where they run a shop, right? I love working on my days off. Yatta. The real escapism is running a store like that, right? Oh man. Only one thinking that Bickle is the mastermind and Hooty's the puppet. Oh my goodness. Got 3rd-degree burns on your ankle. Oh my god, dude. Hope you're okay. I'm sorry you're dealing with that though. Oh my god. Yeah. I feel like it's one thing to like, I've been working on stuff, and I think that like I never want to take advantage of anybody kind of thing. So I'm like, it'll have to be like I'll find a way to make it worth people's times. Okay? So I'm like, I have things in mind, but it's like we'll see if I can help afford the thing that I need to. Yeah. The donathon helped a lot, but I have unfortunately needed to like I've been low on rent sometimes, and I have unfortunately needed to dip into that a tiny bit. But it's only so that I can eventually get back to that. And I feel bad about that stuff. But it's like, I know that if I didn't have that, it would have been even worse of a situation. But things might be happening sooner than later, kind of thing. For, you know, big project. Rent is important. Yeah, there wouldn't have been any streams if it were you know, even worse of a situation. There's like other things also I can like look into, but it's like it's hard for me to know exactly where and what to do. Yeah. And I'm like, more often than not recently, I've been like, hey guys, I would like to be open about this stuff because I don't want you guys to feel like, you know, things are suddenly happening. And it has helped a tremendous amount by having that. And I still have the grand majority of it. I think at most it'd be like only a little bit dipped into so that I could like save myself from not like problems with rent. So I'm going to look into ways to help. And if anything, there might be like, I do another event with like a very much lessened goal kind of thing. So that it's like less stress on you guys, if any. And then, you know, so it's like a cool event and everyone's getting stuff going still. Like, yeah. But, you know, like I said, I don't want to ever feel like it's like taking advantage of people that want to support and help. Because that feels like way worse than like anything that would be like that. Yeah. Yeah. There's things, man. You know. But we'll see. We'll see. If anything, I'll try to get some advice also from homies. Be like, hey guys, I have this, but I need help. Could you help me strum up some ideas to make things happen? Cool things. Brand deals so that like its sponsors help for that stuff too. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I'll do what I can to make it so that it's like, you know, actually something. Community's got your back. I very much appreciate that. Take 15% of what you have left over at the end of the month and invest it. I would if I had leftover. I'm going to be 100%. Most of what I do is hemorrhaging money. I would if I had more left over. I'm so real. I'm going to be so real. Have to wake up Wall Street. Yeah. I want to not, but you know, I'm not quite where I'm like I do break even sometimes. it's a cool month whenever that happens. Yeah. Require good credit or tremendous luck. Hey, you know what's crazy? I actually have great credit. But that's, you know, yeah. I do actually have a really good credit, which is nice, but very silly to think about. Or tremendous luck. Yeah, I do agree. I'll be doing what I can to help too, is what I'm saying. Is like, open commissions, do some fucking hard work, and honestly, we'll see what I can do. Dive into a dungeon and like plunder the Holy Grail or something, right? I don't know. Get some like loot. I have had to stop commissions for a bit because it was like I was working on a lot of things all at once. So it was like definitely that, but it's like, yeah, I'll have to probably figure out things. Yeah. Yeah. I still have a tiny bit left on that too, unfortunately. But yeah. I feel like one thing that I could do, depending, now this is something I don't know how it's priced out, is like paying for something, like you want me to say something. But it's like, I still owe certain things too, so I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. So we'll see, you know. Yeah. I'll be figuring it out. If anything, worst comes to worst, I'll see about alternate solutions, you know? And, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But I'm still excited for the future, you know. Something like a drawathon, but if you somebody donates a certain amount, you draw something. So I'll draw them as a hooligan or something. I'll have to shop some ideas, yeah. That's not a bad one either. Yeah. Also, sorry for like the money talk. Like I said, I'm just like, I'm trying to be like a tiny bit more open so that like you guys don't see it coming from left field. Yeah. Like I said, I have still the majority of it. It's more just like, I wish that it was like more secure, so that it was like less of like, you know, less of that. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. I think that I am brain overthinky. I'm gonna like probably need time and like write and do certain things. So I will probably have to call it here today, guys. But know that good things are coming, and it will be something where I am trying to do what I can to help make even cooler stuff happen because of it. So, hell yeah. But other than that, I think we're probably just gonna, let's see. Do we, any of my homies doing things right now? Not exactly. Roughly 4 hours? No! In game. It's true. It was just play Payday 3 or 2, whichever's the better one. I can't remember. I think it's 2. Yeah, no, that's what we're talking about. Don't worry about a thing. Friend of mine's having a stream anniversary. I can check it out. I'm not sure the vibe if they are somebody that I'm not familiar with, but I can see it's a little bit of. There is also somebody. There's somebody that's also like I don't always see live, and that'd be kind of cool to say hi. Because he has not been live in like a couple months, and I'm like, wait, hold on. I kind of would love to say hi to them. There's Crazy, but there's also Riniko, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, no, bro. And I think that, I'm going to be so real. I love Crazy to bits, but I haven't seen Riniko in so long. And Crazy is in the middle of like a collab with a bunch of people. I think it'd be nice to say hi to Riniko. Crazy's a sweetheart, though. You know? It's one of those things where it's like, it's not that it's a bad thing to do collabs, it's more like, oh, I don't want to interrupt while somebody's collabing, that kind of thing. I try not to, but it's like, you know, still. I think if you guys enjoy our vibes here, you will enjoy Riniko a whole ton. Dude is a sweetheart. He's working on getting more into like voice acting and singing, and so he's been trying to work on a lot of that. So he hasn't been streaming for at least a couple months now. So let's go say hi to him, okay? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will be back on Sunday. If you are excited for spooky games, I might be playing Observation Duty. We'll see. Because we have one more Observation Duty left. Other than that, I might like honestly play a bit of like, we'll see, like either that or like forego the spooky and like play some Pokopia or some other things. Like, I'll figure it out. But today was nice and chill. I still feel like I'm sometimes very stressed, so I'm working on not being as stressed. Okay. So let's go say hi to Riniko. He's a very sweet dude. Other than that though, appreciate you. Join the Discord and follow the stream because I stream Sundays through Tuesdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. But the Discord would be the best way to know when I'm going live. Take care of you guys. And as always, good night. Mwah.